Every successful government around the world is measured by the improvement in the quality of lives of its people. This improvement in the lives of the citizenry is often linked to qualitative policies and effective programs designed to address areas of economic and social deficiencies within the polity. Globally, economies have recorded development owing to skills acquisition and entrepreneurship drive, which in turn has sustained economic growth and transformed individuals by making them builders of enterprises and employers of labor. In Nigeria, youth unemployment is a major challenge government is confronted with, and the situation appears much more worrisome as the days go by. According to a UN report, it is no longer a piece of cheering news as more than 93 million Nigerians in 2019 live in extreme poverty. Despite well-articulated efforts of preferring a lasting solution to the hydra-headed monster of poverty and unemployment, the startling nightmare of failure still kept many hostages as most dreams failed to be actualized.
There's a lot of factors that you can attribute to joblessness and unemployment. There's a global economic recession, and Nigeria is not insulated in any form. Therefore, we are passing through a phase. The whole idea is that the citizenry must work extra hard to ensure that it pulls its people out of that economic recession.
There is no employment in Nigeria. So what every government is doing now to see how to have a paradigm shift out from what we used to have before. There's no white-collar job again in Nigeria. What we are now looking for is how to acquire skill.
Since assumption into office in 2015, the Delta State Governor, Senator Dr. Arthur Ifeanyi-Okowa, has never looked back in fulfilling his smart agenda promises to establish a prosperous Delta. The agenda, which has strategic job and wealth creation as the administration's flagship policy, has snowballed into the training and empowerment of over tens of thousands of youths under different programs aimed at promoting micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises. These enterprises have triggered economic growth, social inclusion, and sustainable development in the state. Governor Ifeanyi-Okowa is not relenting in the quest to create a Delta state full of entrepreneurs irrespective of the demographic as well as geographical terrain.
It is my firm belief that productively engaging our youths and giving them hope for a better future should, as a matter of national emergency, be top priority in all our public policies. This administration has always worked from the premise that the way out of the present unemployment quagmire and attendant poverty is for us to equip the youth with the technical know-how, vocational skills, values and resources to become self-employed and employable.
Governor Okowa, there's a lot of one or two other youth programs that I hear he's putting together, and I see people who are benefiting from it. They are Deltans, they are youths. Therefore, he is meeting the target for which those programs are established. I urge him to have more rolled out so that the effects will blossom into a situation where you have Delta youths no longer among those who are claiming not to be gainfully employed. I think he's doing well.
Governor Ifeanyi-Okowa's administration is all-inclusive as no gender is left behind in the affairs of the state. Special policies and programs such as Widows Empowerment Program, Women Empowerment Program, and the Girl Child Program, all aimed at improving the intellectual and economic growth of women.
Okowa has been able to empower women, to make women understand that they have a voice, that their voice does not only end in the kitchen. It's a good thing because when a woman is gainfully employed, she will definitely support the home. And in supporting the home, there will be peace.
From Brutu local government where I come from, the occupation there is mostly fishing and farming and all that. But with this empowerment, I know they are going to go a long way, especially the women. In fact, I thank the governor so much for what he has done today.
Since the commencement of the Widows Welfare Scheme, The scheme has enrolled not less than 5,607 vulnerable widows across 270 wards in the 25 local government areas of the state. The state coordinator of the Widows Welfare Scheme, Chief Isioma Okonta, noted that the initiative has eased the financial burden of the widows, even as plans to enroll more widows into the scheme are still in process.
This program is for the grassroots. We know that we have a vulnerable segment of this state and even of this nation. That vulnerable segment are the widows. They do not have anybody to care for them. But Okowa understands their plight. That is why this program has come into place to assist these women, because they are the vulnerable segment of our society.
Smart Delta Media roving lens captured the payments of stipends to the widows at Ozoro in Isoko North local government area, Obolono in Anyocha South local government area, and the distribution of melon shelling machines and generating sets at Iseluku in Anyocha North local government area. The widows' enthusiasm was displayed through songs of jubilation and goodwill messages to the governor.
I present to you this melon shelling machine and generating set for you to use in starting a new business.
Now come on and help me, because as you don't carry this thing give me, I'm not sure say I go lack again. Be like say I still wear the again today, because what I see today I never see in my life. So all my prayer be say, as Okowa say widows say they not go lack, God go they open door for them.
I enjoyed it. I always pray for Okowa for what he did, because he didn't discriminate. He is paying both APC and PDP.
I appreciate this program particularly because for a governor to say, look, I'm reaching out to register 5,607 widows in 25 local governments, kudos to him.
Still touring the Delta South Senatorial District, our media team landed at Owelogo in Isoko North local government area, where Chief Ovozere Macaulay, the Director General of Warri Uwie Special Development Agency, played host to over 400 widows and orphans as he empowered them with cash and gift items to celebrate the Yuletide, a gesture he embarked on for years now.
I have a background that was not too good, and I know what it is to suffer. I know what it is for a woman to be a widow. My mother has been a widow since 1972, so I know the suffering and the pains of a widow. I know what it is to cook food without fish in it. I felt I should look back to the widows, I should look back to the orphans. That is that the program is centered at widows and orphans. That's what motivated it. So there's nothing politics in this program.
It has been an annual event Macaulay has been organizing for the widows in Isoko and even those from other tribes. We invite them here too. We appreciate what he's doing.
We all are happy, and God will bless him, bless his family, and he will never suffer. There is no need for prayer. The Lord has already answered his prayer.
Are they happy? Because of Macaulay, they do good.
The First Lady of the state, Dame Edith Okowa, who was the special guest of honor, was represented by Princess Pat Ajudra, the Chief Whip of the State House of Assembly, lauded the gesture, saying it is in line with the core vision of the O5 initiative, and as such is geared towards advancing the stronger Delta vision of the Okowa-led administration.
What Chief Ovozere Macaulay is doing is fulfilling the biblical injunction in Matthew chapter 25, verses 35 to 36, which is the anchor scripture of Her Excellency's philanthropic and charity works. So it is a good one, and that's why Her Excellency identifies with this program every year.
In Delta State, women are no longer seen as the second fiddle, as Governor Ifeanyi Okowa has changed the narrative by empowering women, especially the rural women, for economic development. Not too long ago, the Women Empowerment Skills Acquisition Program WESAP was unveiled by the Ministry of Women Affairs to train women in various skills, which will in turn create wealth, boost family economies, and build more stable families.
Since we came aboard in May 2015, we have undertaken several measures, especially through the Ministry of Women Affairs and the Microfinance Scheme, to lift our women out of poverty and enhance their participation in the economy. Hence, I'm confident that the 460 women that are being empowered today will do the state government proud.
Women are the engine room of every home, and women also are the engine room of the nation. And we said when you empower a woman, a nation is being empowered. Look at the calibers of people that are here. These are people from the rural that have really acquired skill. The lack of funds, they are tied. So these are the people we got out to search for. Reverend
Omashola Williams, a notable woman mobilizer in Delta, and other women commended the government for not only creating empowerment program but also focusing on women folks. They thanked the governor for bringing them out of their comfort zones and making them contribute to the economic growth.
Let us develop our children to skills and also create their mental, that idea of saying without office work they cannot make it. And what His Excellency is doing from the past and even now is that he wants Delta State to be the Japan of Nigeria by the special grace of God.
He's truly a father, he's truly a governor. He thinks more for women. Some of us who have learned trade, but we don't really have resources, money to establish. So with this women empowerment program that the governor has put in place is really great because women will be empowered to do things on their own even without their husband.
Smart Delta team sounded out some of these women at the event center, where they assembled at the end of a 4-week rigorous training to receive their starter packs. With smiles on their faces, these women share their testimonies.
I'm happy because this Women Affairs Empowerment Program, it's really a privilege to be selected among the beneficiaries. I really hope to see great dreams being put to place in the nearest future. And as a result of this program that Okowa have really started, lives will be changed.
I want to thank Governor Ifeanyi Okowa very much because of what he has used to empower us, and God will bless him because he's a good governor and we've never heard of this before, but in its time the women were empowered and I'm very happy about it.
I learned this fashion work before but no money to take establish her. So this one when Okowa do for us, God, we are really happy because I know by this time next year we will give testimony of it too.
Smart Delta.
Have fun now. Guys, stay downstairs, they wait for you.
I dey surprise for now. So you want make I leave my work, come meet on Amogo Road, go the boss people head.
They go the bagger everywhere.
No now. Since 2015, Okowa government don't they do step. You see, how una go know where we today on our mind na to bust grant.
The Okowa government come up with this plan called STEP, Skill Training Entrepreneurship Program, to reduce unemployment and to provide job for Deltans. Governor Okowa, they do infrastructures for the whole Delta State. Even at that, Governor Okowa still focus on human capital development. Go down, go tell them say how they come.
You go tell them say how they come.
Since 2015, come reach this 2020, Okowa government don't train over 5,000 persons. When I go the training, I can't decide to learn skills required in information technology-based industries. Today, I don't get my own business. Hello?
Okay, you don't see the alert?
Yes, I don't see them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Me, I like learn POP, script making and painting. Is it possible? For STEP, Okowa government don't train people on wedding and fabrication, fashion design, carpentry, interlocking, decoration and event management, catering, hairdressing, makeover and braiding. Not be all I mention, no. Many people don't benefit, even me.
Now when registration for this training will start again?
The training is ongoing right now, but when registration start again, Ministry of Information go inform us. Me, I don't want to wait until start again. Make I learn work for a year when I don't already see you. So.
Smart Delta. The impact of the stronger Delta vision has been felt in all the nooks and crannies of the state, as urban and rural youths in Delta State are also mobilized to participate in the empowerment programs. The Rural Youth Investment Program, whose goals are to train and start up unemployed rural youths who have acquired basic skills in their chosen areas and are ready to start up their own businesses, has the slogan, "Do it yourself." Driving these aspects of the empowerment program on behalf of the governor is the Commissioner for Youth Development, Ifeanyi Eguyenga.
The ultimate aim of the Rural Youth Skill Acquisition Program is to imbibe in the youth in our rural communities the necessary life and business skills to become self-employed, self-sufficient, as well as contribute meaningfully to the growth of the local economy.
Making a difference! Making a difference!
The Smart Delta team captured the flag-off of the Rural Youth Skills Acquisition RISA program recently in Asaba, the capital city, where Victor Ifechukudi, Okpu Augusta were amongst over hundreds of youths present at the inaugural occasion, and these young Deltans glowingly aired their views.
I'm so happy to be involved in what is happening here today, RISA. And imagine having 810 youths drawn from 25 local governments, and you are giving them empowerment to tell them that this is what you're going to do. Okay, you have trained yourself on this, and government is trying to expand the scope of what you are doing. Because the youths are angry. There is no employment in Nigeria, and now we have a governor who has also deemed it necessary to create jobs. 810 jobs. I don't think it's a small thing.
Our governor is a smart one, and he knows the step to take at every given time. The YAGEP, the step has helped so many youths I know, and even this RISA that is being inaugurated, I know so many beneficiaries who are in there that will benefit so well in this acquisition. So the governor is doing a great job.
Another equally engaging empowerment program aimed at inclusive growth and wealth creation for women is Girls Entrepreneurship and Skills Training, GEST, anchored by Executive Assistants to the Governor on special duties, Barrister Bridget Anyafulu and Barrister Marilyn Daramola Okowa.
For you to have a sustainable future, you must have skills. And that's why it is important to engage this 18 to 30, this class of persons. And when that is done, the implication is that the girl child, this class of persons, have confidence in themselves. They are now assertive. They now know that we actually have a role to play in the development of this nation.
Our aim is to ensure that we create a mindset change that will better equip you to utilize your new entrepreneurship skills. In addition, you will also be taught critical business skills like basic bookkeeping and digital marketing that will prepare you to manage your businesses effectively and key into the fast-growing digital economy.
In our quest to bring more stories of these real people to your doorsteps, the Smart Delta Media team, in conjunction with the Girl Child Office, toured Delta State for a monitoring spree of the girls. The exercise aimed to know how far these girls have gone with their chosen skills. We met good numbers of beneficiaries who were practicing the different choices of skills they applied for. Beehive of activities were captured as the team took turns to interact with the girls.
I'm happy because I am living here. I'm going to set up a very good business that will be able to help me, help those in the society, assist my parents, and also make the government proud of me.
This is a full bridal makeup on a bride. It took me an hour to bring out this look together. And if I have like 2 or 3 brides in a day, I'm sure I can meet up and deliver very well. So amazing. I'm proud to be one of the beneficiaries of GEST. I have learned so much and I have improved on my makeup.
I
I feel so proud of myself. I feel so empowered. I know I'm going to be adding my input to the society. I'll be contributing immensely because I won't just be relying or counting on a man or someone else to pay my bills for me. Okowa is working. You know, I am a beneficiary of this, free. I didn't have to pay a dime. As in, I even had to get allowances. Thank you so much, Okowa. We love you too.
At Jenny's Beauty World in Ikano East local government area, we met a good number of girls who were into hairdressing. ABA, Peace, and few of our counterparts expressed their gratitude to the governor for picking interest in the girl child and making them stand out amongst their peers.
Honestly, I'm so proud, Governor Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa. I am so grateful. Thank you very much, sir, for taking me out of the street. Thank you very much for taking us, the girls, out of the street, for giving us great opportunity to be a boss of our own. We are so grateful, sir.
This girls' child empowerment, the project GEST, have made me to know a lot of things, making me a better person, and also making me know that girls are also relevant in the society.
For Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, my able father, my words for him that God will continue to bless him. As he has made us what we are today and what we are going to be in future, God will continue to guide him and strengthen him forever and ever.
Moving from Jenny's Beauty World, our team headed to Blessed Needles Fashion School, where structured training was also in progress. Some of these girls were seen displaying beautiful dresses made by them. When these girls were questioned, they expressed gratitude to the Delta State government for empowering them and giving them opportunities to work and earn a living.
Thank you, Project GEST.
Speaking to Okoyayi Blessing, CEO Blessed Needles, she thanked the government and also testified that the girls will explore the world and make the state proud.
The Delta State government have really done a lot by empowering them, and I believe they are not stopping just here. It's not just all about learning. They will give them the machines, all the tools that they need to use to make it in life. In just these 10 weeks that they've spent with me, they've been able to acquire a lot. Presently, I know my girls can face the fashion world.
Blessing Abagi and Owadafi Augustina share their testimonies of how they got empowered and how they found the skills very interesting.
Before now, I have little idea of tailoring, but not that much because I was not that good. But Project GEST has helped me a lot to know a lot of things during this program, and I'm proud to be one of them.
I'm happy because in future time, I'm not going to be a liability to my family, neither to my husband to be. I have the skills and I have the knowledge, I have the zeal now to work for people. I really want to say a big thank you to Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa.
As the world is gradually becoming a global village where technology is taking over, the girl folk are also doubling their hustle in order not to be left behind. The zeal of acquiring knowledge is overwhelming as the ladies believe it is time to delve into other skills aside from the well-known skills mostly recognized for women. At Complete Computer and Technology Warri, the team came across a good number of girls who have chosen to become ICT experts as their preferred skills. Amongst many of the beneficiaries were Rosalind Chukudi and Nkiru Juliet, who shared their testimonies.
I have a little knowledge on Microsoft Word application, so when I found out about the program, I was happy and decided to go into web design and development, as in to get more information, to go for graphics course. It was quite expensive. I decided to skip it, and now I'm getting it for free. I was like, wow, our amiable governor, Eko, I really appreciate kindness to give a girl child this opportunity.
With the knowledge and experience I've gotten from this program, I will go back to my community and open an ICT center to train young girls that could not have this opportunity to have this ICT training, and I'll impact in their lives.
Smart Delta.
So how has this experience been for you?
This was a hobby before, but right now I don't really have to depend on job and opportunities from the government. This is already a job for me.
Oh wow. And I hope you girls too, you're really enjoying your experience here.
Yes.
Well done. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Despite the daunting economic crunch, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa is still betting new enterprises in Delta State. his conviction that a prosperous Delta is fast becoming a visible reality, as most of the persons empowered by his administration are now adding value to the state's GDP.
The feedback segment. Question of the day.
When will RISA commence the next batch for the training? And for someone that already have the skill, what is government doing to help them start up their own business?
Thank you, Cordelia Oseji, for that question. Hopefully, once we are through with this stream, we'll go into the next stream. And definitely the information will be out there for people that are interested. And also, it is important for us to let Cordelia know that the program is actually designed for those who have gotten some skill but having challenge of setting up. So His Excellency deemed fit that the Rural Skill Acquisition Program should target at those youths with such a challenge at the rural areas across the 25 local governments. So it's for them.
It's important to get informed about what is going on in this state. If you're going to pass suggestions to us as government, your suggestions will be welcome. To know more about the Smart Delta team, follow Smart Delta on their various links.
Text your questions to 09016652274 or send with the hashtag active to all our social media platforms.
You better run, come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where Okowa they do. You better run, come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where Okowa they do. I see your job and work creation in Delta. Make the youth say them higher. Okowa. I see good roads everywhere in Delta. Make the people say them cola. Come live in Delta. Say me I say. Come invest in Delta. Come explore the potentials of our state.